Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lloyd Mormon. This is the week review for August 8th of this year. I got a good bit of stuff to talk about. I got the list right here. Don't worry about this right here. Okay? So, let me get to it. I don't know if any of you watched. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. That's a good thing. But that explosion was really, really loud. And it was on the news. I watched it on the news. The tanker's probably been very, very loud. Showed damage to the bridge. Again, thankfully, nobody got killed or got hurt. Awesome about that. Another thing. Let's see. I watched the two movies this week. Um, Ready Player One and Rampage. Now, let me give you a heads up. Parents, you need to watch both of these movies before your kids do. In Ready Player One, there's a few language, uh, little items of language that's in the movie. A few cuss words, let you know about that. But in Rampage, if you do not know anything about sign language, be prepared because there's some adult stuff of sign language in the first part of the movie and close to the ending of the movie. Actually, in the ending of the movie, let you know both movies were full of action. Both were good. Ready Player One is definitely a buy if you're into like there's a plug-in right over there under the thing right there.
It don't work.
Trying to help you. If you're into pop culture stuff, Ready Player One has a ton, and I mean a ton, of pop culture references. I'll give you the main couple, like four little things, and it's part of Batman. Um, they have Batman climbing a mountain in one part of the movie. The game pop culture references because they have Halo, Battletoads, Ninja Turtles. They have Chucky in this movie. I'm not kidding you. They have the Gundam. I think it's either from Gundam Seed or Gundam Wing in this movie. So it's really, really good. It does. I mean, the action does not like leave you hanging. Thankfully, this is only going to be one movie for sure. I'm also surprised that Steven Spielberg got all the rights for these characters in this movie. Big surprise. So, in one sentence, the character mentions DC and Marvel in the same sentence and referencing them in the movie. Um, I'm surprised they did that. So, Player One, Ready Player One is definitely a buy. Rampage, if you're like digging like monster movie stuff, it's definitely a buy for you. But like I said, parents, you watch both of these movies before the kids do, because like I said, there's like 2 or 3 cuss words in Ready Player One, and there's some adult sign language references in Rampage. I'll let you know about that. All right. Iran. I know why we're doing this to force. Uh, our country wants to force sanctions on Iran. Teach to teach Iran to do better, act better. I don't think forcing sanctions on Iran will do it. I think we need to show them how to show how people should be treated. The golden rule: do unto others as you have them do unto you. And unless you're punishing Iran for doing something stupid or very dangerous. I understand about the sanctions, but I don't think you can teach Iran doing that just by putting sanctions and trade taxes on them. I don't think that if you really care about people, pray for them, talk to them. Communication is a big key, so that needs to be dealt with. So I don't believe, I don't think the sanctions going to work on that. The voting is coming up soon. Midterm primaries coming up now. Sorry, that's something. Sorry. Uh, it's not the hacking, the voting hacking we should worry about. It's our own voting system here in the U.S. because we have like voting spots scattered throughout many areas. We should have fewer voting spots. We should have fewer voting spots and more secure locations. Because let me tell you, my voting area is out in the middle of the country, and it takes like 35, 40 minutes to get to the courthouse from that location. And we give those people time to get in the voting box, change the votes. That needs to change. What we need to do, like I said, fewer voting locations, more secure voting areas. I'm talking about physical wise, because we need to have real trustworthy voting officials there, not just the people in charge. Like, oh, here's your little ticket, go vote here and stuff. No, I'm talking about people who watch them, and that will safely take the voting results to the courthouse safely and put them in the right hands. Number 3, I think we should have open door counting, vote count, because in many areas like Grenada and a few other places have closed door counting, which I don't think that's right. I think it needs to be open door, and it needs to be taken care of being real stuff. All right. Shout out to my friend Peyton and his family over in Texas. Their little team autism is like a combination of awesome and autism put together. They're starting up next month, September 15th. That's on Peyton's birthday. So I'm also going to try to help them take care of that. You can find them on Twitter. So congratulations on that, guys. I will be trying to help you. Also, I've been following people on Twitter, asking them to give me a shout out. A lot of them don't do that. Guys, your tweets can help some people. You can brighten their day. You can save their life. You can encourage them, give them hope when today there seems like there is no hope in the world. Personally, for me, I think your tweets can actually make a difference, make an impact on people's lives. So when somebody say, "Hey, can you give me a shout out?" something, don't brush them off, don't blow them off. Give them a tweet. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. But if somebody tries to ask you, give you a phone number, that's a no-no. I mean, I don't want to be. I personally will tell you, don't, because I've seen too many people get catfished in their lives. Don't try it. Also, a person who I've been following on Twitter, who I've also heard about the news about their sister, Roseanne Pacino's sister is pregnant. She's expecting a child. Molly Hugh, I think the name is. Congratulations for your baby. News about your baby. I do know other people who are pregnant. You're going to have babies soon, so congratulations. Uh, Also, shout out to Lindsey Sterling. I've been reading her Instagram stories, keeping up with her on Twitter. I'm real sorry about your back. I heard your concerts are really, really good. I actually been to one a few years ago when I got my eye, and she was in Memphis at the Orpheum, and sorry, and she put on a really, really good concert. My brother and I, my brother Robert went with us. There's also a little story behind that. My brother originally was supposed to go to Warrior Dash in Louisiana, so he would decide either go to a Warrior Dash or take me to a concert. So he said, I'll take him to the concert. I'm catch another race. On that same day, my brother got a text from a friend of his that was going in the race. He said, "Hey, there's been an accident at one of the obstacles on the race." My brother originally signed up for that race, but did not go to there because he wanted to take me to the concert. 39 people got injured. He would have been number 40 if he would have went. So it's a blessing in disguise, but also very, very good. But if you get a chance, go to the Lindsey Sterling concert. You will not be let down. She puts on a great show, great performer. I love her music. Also saw on her Instagram story about her back. Feel sorry for her about her back. If I was there, I'd give her a hug. Say, just hang in there. Give her a shout out to our troops and their families. There's okay. Fly just flew past me. Not fond of that. And not even my cup of tea, by the way. But shout out to the troops and their families. A lot of troops are stationed everywhere. Our troops make a great deal of sacrifice. So does their families. So hats off to them and shout out to them. Shout out to my friends and family on Facebook and Twitter, and those who are following me on both Facebook and Twitter. Shout out to y'all. Also, uh, news about some UFC stuff that has came to my brother's attention. I don't know if any of you have watched like the pay-per-views. We've seen a few pay-per-views ourselves, and they put so much hype in the main event. They put so much hype on the main event that when you watch it, it's like you're let down. But the undercards are the ones that wow, these are really good fights. Why didn't they promote them so much? Well, here's the thing: Dana White has favorites, and a lot of the undercard guys are really getting hurt financially, and they're leaving the UFC, going to other fight organizations or and promotions. Promotions that's in Japan, other parts in the United States and Canada. Some even going to Bellator and some of the fight promotions that were TV. And matter of fact, in November, and the guy said, "Look, there are guys who are financially hurting the UFC. Getting better responses than the main event guys can at least get a little bit, like a little pay raise and stuff, and it's been hurting them in many ways." So, so Dana, if anybody shows this video to Dana, here's what you need to do, Dana. Quit having favorites. Look at the guys. I mean, watch how hard the guys are putting in for these fights. Not just the men, but the women as well. Some of the women fights are a little bit more intense than the men's fights, and they get good feed. So, check that out. Also, I don't know if you've been keeping up, but California, a couple things about California I'll get to. First off, the fires. I feel sorry for the people who are losing their homes, losing their pets, lost loved ones in this fire. Nasty fire. Also, there's been a video showing like tornado style fire, a fire style tornado, and it's insane. I've never seen anything like that. So scary too. But to all those who've lost so much in that fire, I am sorry. You have my condolences. You have my sympathy. I am so sorry. If you have not lost any loved ones, but you have lost home, your way of going, don't worry. The material stuff can be replaced. Human life cannot. Think about that. Also, another thing that's in California that's really kind of like is the new straw ban law. Now, the straw ban law says that you show it. These things are bad for the environment. People are bad for the environment. They're irresponsible. They do not want to take responsibility. They're careless and they don't think. The best way to be very communicative is keep this shut, use this. Best way. Also take responsibility. Don't just don't just blow it off. Say, "Oh, wait, somebody else pick up my stuff." No. Use less, save more. Also, if you want to use a straw and don't want to use plastic, there's a straw out there called survival straws. There are extremely hard plastic straws, which are easy to use, very easy to clean. You can take with you anytime. There are even metal straws that are flexible to use, and you can use on drinks, anything like that. You can use that, and easy to wash. It's reusable. You don't have to throw it away. Take that with you wherever you go. Or if you don't use to companies who don't want to use a straw, invent an open tab, like a big open tab thing on the lid. You just open up the lid and you can drink out the cup. There you go. Now, I read some of the laws that are being developed in California, and some of them are not. Some of them are not right, and they're ridiculous. I can't even say some of them because I will get upset. Okay. Uh, so, you guys in California, stop and think before you say, "Oh, let's present this to the floor," and you realize in your gut feeling it's wrong. Okay. Speaking of voting, another thing that's going to be on the voting topic here in Mississippi, they're trying to get they're trying to get medical marijuana law passed in Mississippi. The thing is, it needs over 6,000 signatures to have the medical marijuana law passed. I don't think that's going to happen for two specific reasons. One, we got a very wasteful and abusive people in the state who will lie, con, and manipulate doctors in trying to sign them the medical marijuana to them so they can just get easy high. Also, for these people who get on these drugs, it's it's a whole lot easier to get the medication from the doctor than just going out there and get like $50 things of weed. Seriously, people can actually try to fool the doctors, get them prescription, and they can get hooked on this stuff quicker than anything else. I've seen it. My grandmother was on it. I'm talking about she was on some hardcore pain stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, um, all right. Also, there was there was a few people that been complaining about the U.S. Border Patrol having refugee places for the refugees, like, oh, it's bad and stuff. No. There was an incident on the news the other night, on NBC Nightly News, showing a refugee camp, and it's not even government. The refugee camp was run by other people, and it was in terrible, terrible conditions, and there were children there, and these people did not have authority, nor the rights, nor the permission to have this type of camp, and it was on U.S. soil. One of the people actually called the authorities, said, "Hey, will you please come help us? We have no food here, and we have no clean water." When the authorities came there was absolutely no food, no clean water, and there was children. This was not U.S. Refugee camp. Again, the refugee camps are in better shape than this camp was. That was in the middle of nowhere, and it was not even part of our government. So, quit your complaining. All right. There. Also, weather. Here, I'm in Grenada, Mississippi. I live outside of Grenada. Yesterday and today, and I think the day before, we had some wind. Sunday, we had some dark rain clouds come over, and I was finishing up outside, and the rain clouds just dispersed. No more. So I firmly got saying, not yet. You'll get rain, but not yet. Way about that. So, let you know about that. We were originally supposed to get some today, but there's a little bit of clouds. It's been mostly sunny, and we're supposed to get some rain, but I don't know when. So, maybe soon. Maybe. It's up to God on that. So, also, on the news yesterday, Canadian scientists have found a very light signal in space. Canadian astronomer found a weak signal in space using one of the telescopes we have. It's very weak, but is like making sound stuff, and very impressive. There's amazing stuff out there in space. Originally, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. I even wanted to go to NASA camp, and I wish I could go. I wish I had a NASA camp for adults. I would sign up, go right now. Saying. All right, another thing I'd like to talk about: football season. It's right around the corner. It's actually this month. I'm an Ole Miss fan. I'm also a TCU fan, but I don't get into it in the early because it's real slow and stuff. I really watch it in the mid-season because it's like snow quickly picks up speed. It'll start off slow at first, then pick up speed. Yeah, I'm be watching later this season. Hope to all you teams out there, coaches, I wish you the best season and safe season. Well, good luck, fans. Treat your opposing team's fans with some respect and dignity. Even though you don't like their team and stuff, respect them. Like I said, do unto others as you had them do unto you. Literally. Again, shout out to Ole Miss, Hotty Toddy, go Rebels. Also, shout out to TCU, go Frogs, go TCU. I'll let you know about that. All right. I think I covered all I wanted to cover. So, and almost in like 25 minutes in, I'm got my pen right up the clock right here. So, if you want to leave a message, I'm on Facebook, Twitter. Just type in Wake Mormon, you'll see this face. on Twitter and Facebook. Drop me a line on there, or drop me a line here on my YouTube account. I only have one follower, so I mean, I have multiple followers on Facebook and Twitter, but I have none on YouTube. Uh, Kind of heartbreaker. Also on Facebook. One second. It's mommy. Hello. I'm going to get ready to shut down a few minutes. Ending a video. All right. Shut it down. Just give me a second, okay? Love you. All right, bye. All right, folks, I'm going to have to shut it down, but I'm going to be quick as I can. Starting late December, like 20th or 22nd, for 40 days from late December to January 29th. I'm going to do 40 facts about myself each day. I'm going to start doing that. You can check it out on my Facebook page. Till then, y'all have a great day. God bless. I'm ending this show now.